Okay, are you ready? We are going to give you a math problem. Solve 7 plus 2 equals x plus 6. What is the value of x? According to the University of California, San Diego, 25% of students admitted to their school could not provide a correct answer to this middle school level math problem. And 13% of students admitted they could not solve fundamental elementary school level math problems. The interesting thing about the SDSU report on the increasing number and necessity of remedial courses at the college level is that they are not the only college reporting the same challenges. Students are not prepared for college, especially in math and reading. And while we could happily go on and on about how education is failing individual students up and down the line, the truth is we can't change all those education institutions. What we can do is help you understand the choices you can make to strengthen your own education, to help you gain assistance to lessen the financial impact of a lack of preparedness on your future education, and to let you know that the key to all you do in your life is based on how well you can perform when it comes to math and reading. Hi, I'm Margaret Meek, and this is Being Prepared for College is Critical. Oh, by the way, the answer is 3. According to the National Post-Secondary Student Aid Study, 40% of community college students require remedial assistance in at least one subject, while 33% of students in four-year colleges are underprepared. Further, those who take remedial college courses are less likely to progress from the remedial classes to graduation than students who do not need remedial courses. So now that we have established that students are not well prepared for college, we need to look at the how in the heck do they end up getting accepted into college. There are a few causes. Among them, grade inflation, reduced emphasis on the SAT and ACT, and students not realizing the cost they will take on by entering college needing remedial courses. Let's start with grade inflation. It is real. Students are receiving grades that do not reflect their level of learning. Their grade point averages and scores on individual assignments are higher than they should be, higher than a student would have received for the same answers on the same assignment 5 to 10 years ago. Colleges are finding a narrow difference between the GPAs of students who do not need developmental or foundational courses and those who do. Totally unprepared students are graduating high school with, for example, 3.6 GPAs. This is especially true for those in lower income neighborhoods, and yes, you can read into that Black, Hispanic, and other race-based populations. So with colleges wanting to increase the diversity of their student populations, a noble gesture for many reasons, they end up with a substantial number of students who need to have access to remedial courses. The setting aside of standardized test scores is the second reason. The SAT and ACT tend to highlight exactly what a student doesn't know, the work they haven't learned. Once colleges start making the tests optional or not required, there was no way to check the GPA versus the student's demonstrated knowledge. And one of the byproducts of schools avoiding the test is that the diversity of the student population grew. Again, valuable. However, it still left a large number of students facing challenges that should have been addressed in their kindergarten through 12th grade classes. The last reason students are moving on to college without being academically prepared is that they don't understand the cost of remedial classes. Students think, I can take these courses and learn what I need to continue my education. Except, students don't always know they still have to pay the going rate per credit hour for these courses. Think thousands of dollars. And these courses do not meet the criterion for graduation credit. Students have to take these classes, pay for them, even though they don't count. If you find yourself in this position, where what you have been taught has not well positioned you to move on with your education, there are ways to move forward. Find out the level of your reading and math skill set. You can do this by talking to any of your teachers to see what they think you need to work on. And give them permission to be honest. You see, if you aren't good at math and reading, being good at social studies or science is difficult. Ask your teachers. Once they tell you where to concentrate your work, do the work. And demand that they help you find the resources to learn. That may include online resources, tutors, working with these teachers themselves, reviewing textbooks, or finding a friend or mentor who can help hold you accountable. The sooner you start, the sooner you will be ready for any form of college classes. If you don't trust your instructors or you don't want to involve them, go online and take the ACT practice test through Khan Academy. Once you have received your scores, go back and figure out what you need to work on to learn to increase your knowledge and set yourself up for the future. Khan is also an excellent resource for understanding what you need to know, and it is free. There are so many free resources online provided through your school or in the community. Use them. Look into taking online or community college courses to learn specific topics where your education is lacking. The costs are much less expensive, and many times they can be completed while you are in high school or over breaks, so you aren't being set back in your plans to start college at a particular time. See if your state will cover any of these costs for you. If you face any extra hurdles, such as your non-native language skills, learning disabilities, or being at risk for any other reason, go to your counselor and ask for specific resources to help with your needs. Don't leave without an answer, even if that means that they think someone else has the information you need. Hold yourself accountable. Moving forward, once you identify the holes in your education, learn more and make sure you don't fall behind again. No matter the subject of your classes, if you are struggling, ask for help. Take pride in asking for the help you need. Don't let pride keep you from acknowledging your educational deficiencies. As your skills grow, take more challenging courses, be they AP or honors courses. Challenge yourself as much as possible. Now, some of you may be saying, I can't afford assistance. Don't let that stop you. Find free resources. Demand that the school help you since they helped cause your problems. Look online for free resources. Ask your counselors to get the assistance you need. If you do need to pay for some of the instruction, measure those costs against the cost of a 3-credit-hour course that doesn't count towards graduation at the college of your choice. Do what you need to do. Hold yourself accountable. Marshal assistance. But most importantly, do not sell yourself short. You can do this if you work. So work. Prepare yourself to learn everything you don't know. Remedial or developmental courses are not bad, they just aren't the best. Start today to increase your knowledge base. Work for your future. If you found any of this information helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below.